Hello,
Am I
everybody.
going?
This is Lynn Wayman, your Kilted Real Estate Agent, and this is the Real Real Estate Minute. Today, I've got producing branch manager Michael Hartnett of Prime Lending, and he's here to talk to us about the things that are going on with the Fed. Because I know a lot of us have been looking at the Fed. We hear that they're buying bonds or not buying bonds, and we don't understand what it means towards mortgages. So I brought in an expert to really tell us what it means. Good morning, Mike. How you doing?
Good morning, Lynn. I'm doing great. Appreciate you letting me speak today.
I appreciate you doing it for us.
And there is a lot of talk about mortgage rates and where they're going today and where they'll be next year. To take a step back and see where mortgage rates have been, obviously they've been low for the last 2 years, okay? And now we're starting to see inflation move in our market and in the country. As inflation moves up, historically, mortgage rates move up. In the past, inflation is usually less than mortgage rates, the 30-year mortgage rate. Right now, it's inverse. Inflation's at 6.1%, and mortgage rates are 3.25%. So we know there's some things going on in the market right now. Now, what affects mortgage rates? Inflation, we talked about. Also, I hate to say this, but mortgage rates don't like to hear good news. They don't want to see the economy is really moving quickly and we're growing, because that affects mortgage rates, because mortgage rates are a fixed rate product. Investors buy mortgage rates, mortgage-backed securities, because it's a fixed rate, it's a guaranteed return. So if we have inflation at 6-7%, mortgage rates are 3%, they can do better putting their money in the bond market. So that's what happens with mortgage rates. So mortgage rates have been moving up this year. We're at 3, as I said, 3.25. I just checked, the National Mortgage Bankers Association predicts mortgage rates to be at 4% by the end of next year. So they are moving up. I don't think it's going to happen overnight. It's going to be a steady process. I think as we see better numbers on employment, which we're seeing every month, more jobs created, unemployment rate dropping, that's going to spur on the rates. Now, the government has also stepped back and stopped buying mortgage-backed securities. They're decreasing every month how much they're going to purchase. So that also will affect mortgage rates. But the government's stepping in, and it's a slow process. They're not going to do anything to push rates up real quickly. It's going to be a steady process over the next year. I think the next year, year and a half, they want everything unwinded that they've been buying. So that also play into rates. So we see rates going up. You know, if you look back at the national average of mortgage rates over the last 30 years, we're still in historic low rates. You know, my parents bought a house in 81, 18% interest. My first house, 9.5% interest. 3.5, 3.25, 4%, still a great rate.
Right on. So people are still, encouraged to go out there and, go buy houses and, take advantage of these historically low rates then.
Definitely. Get pre-approved, ready to make your move on the house. Rates are going to move up, but it'll be steady. So you still have time to find a good house and a good rate.
All right. And that's definitely good for my buyers. So, all right, Mike. Well, I definitely appreciate you taking a couple of minutes here to explain to us what the Fed is doing and what we can look forward to. So, do you have anything else at the end?
No, I think the only thing I would say is if you're going to go out and buy a house, make sure you're pre-approved, ready to go. So when you find the right house, you can make an offer.
Absolutely, because with the way that the market's moving right now, you want to make sure that you're in there and good.
You got it.
So, all right, Mike. Well, I definitely appreciate your time, and that's about all the time we have. So, thank you very much. Take care and be well.
Have a great day.
The audience out there, thank you very much for watching. Take care and be well. All right, let me go ahead and
cool.